soil. Okay, one of the major natural resource of the natural. Okay, right. Soil is a one of the major natural resource. Is a next after minerals and also forest. These are the major resource on the earth surface. So the growth of the country is depending on the natural resource. These are natural resource are major raw material for that any one of the manufacturing like a goods. So soil is a one of the major natural resource in world. Is a dynamic natural resource to compare to the other resource of the like a mineral forest. This is a dynamic natural resource in the world. Is a soil is a basic for the production of the agriculture. Agriculture crop cultivating is depending on the soil fertility. That soil fertility is decided the growth growth of any country, right? That soil fertility decided the productivity of the any one of the crop like a food grain crops and also commercial crops. That productivity of these crops is depending on the soil fertility. Means generally soil decided the any countries that food security also is decided by the soil. Suppose that fertility is very less, there are no soil on the earth surface, is there are no life on the surface like animal, trees, insects and also including human being, there are no life on the earth surface. So that soil fertility decided the each and every person. So that growth of the production of the crops, production of crops, productivity of the crops, both are decided by the high fertility, right? Agriculture crop area, agriculture crop area also depending on the soil fertility. Soil fertility is decided the crop cultivating productivity. Agriculture crop area also is expansion is depending on the soil. And also soil fertility is decided by the temperature and minerals and also forest growth also depending on the soil fertility, so there are this study of the soils, the soils on the basis of the physically and chemically the study of the soils on the basis of the physical factors and chemical factors is called as a pedology. Pedology. Okay. Right. Is a soil is a one of the major natural resource and also is a renewable natural resource. Then after fertility is decreased, it will be take these so many years to as same as to that fertility to increase, which will be take these so many years to as usually same fertility it will be take the so many years, and is a biggest natural resource. Weathered rock is supply the material to the soils. That soil material, that productivity of the that upper layer productivity of that soil thickness on the earth surface is supplied by the weathered rocks. Weathered means rock erosioning process. Rock erosion process is called as weathered rocks. Weathered process. Weathered means is called as a rock erosioning process. Weathered rock means that rock erosioning that material means weathered rock is supplied to the material to the soil. On the surface thickness of the soil is called as a high fertility. This thickness is composing with the high fertility. To fill that fertility as usually that fill to fertility, to improve that soil fertility will take so many years, up to few centimeters to forming that soil fertility will take the some number of years. Few centimeters of soil fertility to form will take number of years, more than 100 years. To form the few centimeter thickness of the soil means high fertility will take number of years. Okay. Next, that soil fertility majorly is depending on the once that major fertility soil is decrease, to improve that again that same fertility to improve so many years. That fertility raises that fertility will take to raise that fertility which factors are decided that factors are decided the fertility increase is very very important to improve that fertility, improve the product fertility. It will be take these so many years, and also support these some factors. The name of the factors: temperature, and also rainfall, and minerals, soil minerals, and groundwater. These are the very very important factors. These are basic factors are decided the soil fertility improve. Right. The composition of the soil. Composition of the soil this construction of the soil by organic compounds or matter inorganic compound or matter. This both are include with air and water, means moisture. That construction of the soils decided that fertility increasing or decreasing is depending on the this type of the matter and compounds. Which type of the compound means organic compounds. Organic compound means is a natural fertility. This natural fertility means humus, which formed by the naturally but not a chemical. Without chemical fertility. So inorganic matter means which is a depending on fertilizer, artificial fertility, fertilizers is which including minerals. Artificial fertility means including minerals. That examples of that mineral organic means minerals including like a calcium carbonate, silicon oxide, and also sodium, potash, phosphorus, and calcium, magnesium. These all are the included. Artificial fertility is decided by the minerals. That group of the mineral, artificial mineral are this artificial minerals composition is called as a inorganic compounds. Inorganic matter which give these some of the problem to the peoples, which give these number of problems to the peoples, which decided the health issues is depending on the health issues. Natural fertility is a from such a long period This type of the organic farming is going on some countries at present. In our India also, gradually from inorganic compound to is converted. Some countries, some states is a inorganic compounds material is decided the is a fastiveness of the human being. Inorganic means which brought number of health issues, some diseases also, chemical decided. Inorganic plus with air and moisturization, it's chemically that form as a humus. Humus means inorganic compounds with air and moisturization is chemically formed as a humus. Inorganic with air and moisturization, there are the making the artificial fertilizers. Right. Next, that soil material is decided by the below some of the factors. That soil materials is formed by the below some of the factors. Some factors. That soil material gradually increasing by below of the some of the process, right? That soil material is growth of the soil material majorly decided by the some of the factors. Parents material is very, very important to that soil material, for that soil material. And also temperature, third one, rainfall also decided the rainfall also brought the soils, fertility soil. That rainfall brought the fertility soil with water, then deposited at the before entered into the Bay of Bengal in the shape of the delta, and also before that rain material is deposited under the valley and also surrounding of the river basin. Temperature also is created that fertility improvement, soil material is increasing soil material thickness. That soil material is pattern will give the parents material. Parent material means that is a rock material. Parent material means rock material. From any one of the mountain region you can expect. So there are from atmosphere, in atmosphere there are the outer forces are there. In atmosphere there are the outer forces. By outer forces, like which type of the outer forces means air and water flow, rainfall, air. These are called as a outer forces in atmosphere. By this outer force, these are applied on the above of the mountaineer By this, these are applied on the mountain region. By this process, air erosion, water flow erosion, and rainfall erosion, and also winds is a temperature. These are by these four factors these are four factors applied on the above of the rock region. By that rock region, these are applied on this surface by the weathering process. Weathered means rock erosion. Rock erosion by air, waterfall, water flow, and rainfall, temperature. By these 3-4 factors that gradually increasing the rock erosioning process, that rock is broken into the small pieces, that is called as a weathered rocks. Weathered material. Like that weathered material deposited on surrounding of that highlands, surrounding of the mountains or hills and plateaus. Like this deposited that rock erosioning material by these factors, gradually that rock erosioning material is converted into the grind soil. Grind high fertility soil is formed by the weathered rocks. Like this weathered rocks which formed the high fertility soil with weathered material is deposited on the above of the surface, some of the thickness up to some centimeters in depth. So that deposited like this deposited that material is called as a pure soil. That is a pure soil. Soil is which formed by the weathering rocks is supply that soils material. Okay, right. Next one, fourth one, air. Temperature, rainfall, air, and also river basin, river flow. Sixth one, forest activities, and seventh one, forest activities, animal activities. Eighth one is a human being activities, human being activities. Ninth one, insects. 10th one, and also time facts. There are the time also is very, very important to that growth of the productivity, that growth of the fertility is depending on the time period. When that gradually time is increasing, that soil fertility gradually increasing. So these are the decided the soil fertility increasing or decreasing. That soil formation is depending on these factors. Right. According to the according to the soil survey of India, soil survey of India, and also ICAR, New Delhi, both are in New Delhi. On the basis, according to the soil survey of India is one of the government institution, ICAR, its full form Indian Council of Agriculture Research is its full form is, which is established in New Delhi. There are by two institutions. This both are deeply studied, deeply studied by this above organization, this about that soil. These soils are divided into 8 groups. Indian soils are divided into 8 groups, broadly divided into 8 groups. So on the basis of these groups are majorly on the basis of the texture, color, soil depth, groundwater, and also minerals, temperature, and the basis of the rainfall. On the basis of these factors, Indian soils are divided, deeply studied by Soil Survey of India and also ICAR, then broadly divided into 8 groups. These are 8 group of the soils are in India. The name of the soil, there are the alluvial soil, majorly in India, alluvial soil. There are total number of soil, different type of the various soils. There are 8 groups. One is the alluvial soil, second one is the block soil, third one is the red soil, fourth one is the laterite soil, fifth one is the desert soil, next sixth one is the mountain soil, seventh one is the saline soil, eighth one is the pit soil or ubi soil, humus soil. These are the 8 group of the soils are separated by ICAR and Indian Soil Survey of India. These are deeply studied Indian soil on the basis of the texture, color, depth, groundwater, mineral, temperature, rainfall. These are very, very important factors. On the basis of this, Indian soils are divided into 8 groups. And also in Telangana, there are the 6 type of the, in Telangana state, there are 6 types of the soils. The name of these 6 type of the soils, first one red soil, red soil, which occupy the 64% of the total soil percent of the Telangana. Right now, see, in Telangana, there are the 100% of the surface of the soil. From this, 64% of the soil which occupies, which belongs to the red soil. Right. Second one, black soil. Black soil which occupy the 26 percentage. Next highest percent of the area. Third one is the red and black mixed soil which occupied the only 7 percentage in orderly third place. Fourth one is the laterite soil which occupy the only 1 percentage. Fifth one is the alluvial soil which is also 1 percentage. Sixth one, salt related soil. These are also 1 percentage. Total percentage of the in India 100% of the soil. This group of the soil. Right. Now we are discuss about the other group of the soils. One is the first one, major which occupied the red soil, means which look like a red color, which occupy the 64% of the total surface of the Telangana. Major which given the number of time in Telangana, which type of the soil percentage is more, means red soil. These soils are derived from weathered material like a metamorphic rocks and also crystal rock and also gneiss rocks and also granite rock. These are 4 type of the rocks are broken by the outer forces, These are for rock erosioning process by weathered rock. By that weathered rock is supply the soil material from this rock materials. Right. What about the color of the soil means red color. Red color, there are nitrogen, humus. This both are the very less on red soil. This both are the soils are required. This both are the minerals are required to get the more productivity in red soil. and also here potash, phosphorus, this both are the highest percentage in red soil. So this red soil, there are the ferrous also is more, ferrous, calcium, potash, phosphorus, ferrous, calcium, these are minerals are has a more percentage in red soil. So which as a sand percentage is more, sand percentage is a more. Due to this sand percentage is more, which has a low water absorbing capacity, which has low water observing capacity, because of there are the sand. On the above the red soil, that water, rainwater is flow towards the under that sand, under the soil is flow towards the downward, because of which has a no observing water capacity. With that water, with that rainwater from this soil, fertility also go through the water. With water, fertility also is go to the towards low level areas. Means in red soil is a not a high fertility soil, which has a very less fertility due to which has a no water absorbing capacity, and also that fertility also can go through the low level areas. So due to this, which has no water, no fertility, due to this which is called as a low fertility soil, means which is a directly these are not suitable for the cultivating. If we want to get more productivity, compulsory need these are factors to get more productivity in all type of the crops is compulsory need or required irrigation from wells irrigation, canal irrigation, tank irrigation, like that, and also artificial fertilizer also is very, very important to get more productivity, which has a red color due to the ferrous plus oxygen, which combination is the ferrous oxide. So due to this red color, that red color is decided by ferrous oxygen combination. Ferrous oxide means in any one of the soil, ferrous oxide there, that ferrous oxide is give that red color to the soil. For this soil, that main red color is decided by the ferrous plus oxygen is very, very important. Ferrous is decided the color, thickness of the color. Gradually more for a ferrous, increasing the ferrous, that ferrous content is more, that color also thickness of the increasing. Okay. If we want to get more productivity, there are compulsory, you can use the nitrogen fertilizer. Nitrogen fertilizers is very, very important to get more productivity. Okay. Compulsory you can use. Okay. Right. These are unfit maturity soil. There are this soil is again two groups. There are which as a again two groups, reds, sandy soils. Second one is the red loamy soils. Again two groups. Red sandy. Sandy means there are the more sand, right, which as a more sand percentage is high. It's look like a light color. Red sandy soil which look like a light color, which has a more sand percentage. Red loamy means clay percentage is more in red soil. That soil is called as a red loamy. Loamy means that soil has more clay percentage. Any one of the soil that has more clay percentage, that soils are called red loamy soil, which look like a bright color. So sandy soil which suitable for the pulses. Maximum pulses are cultivating red sandy soil. And also vegetables also cultivating. Fruits also cultivating. Mirchi, onion, like these commercial crops also cultivating. Red loamy soil is suitable, is a oil seeds, maize, jowar, bajra, oil seeds, like this. Right. In Telangana, this type of the red soil maximum 64% is occupied. That 64% of the soils are majorly in central Telangana, which occupy the major part. And also on three sides surrounding of the major red soil, there have the half of the area in other districts except Kerala, Karimnagar, except Karimnagar district which has zero red color, red soil, and remaining 32 districts has red soil percentage. Red soil percentage. More red soil percentage is more. But especially Central Telangana state has more red soil, right? Like a Karimnagar is except Adilabad, Nizamabad, which has maximum red soil percentage, Kamareddy, Medak, Sangareddy, Siddipet, Medchal, Hyderabad, maximum Hyderabad surrounding complete red soil, Rangareddy, Vikarabad, Medchal, Rangareddy, Vikarabad, Nalgonda, Suryapet, Narayanpet, Mahabubnagar, Gadwal, Warangal, Sirisilla, Warangal, Hanamakonda, Mulugu, Bhadradri, Khammam, Janagam, Mahabubabad, Yadadri, except to Karimnagar, these are the remaining, all are the districts which has a more red soil percentage. Okay, this is about the red soil. Now your second soil, block soil, which occupy the 26% of the total subsoil of the Telangana. Right. Block soil, which is a second area, is occupied in Telangana. Block soil which has a maximum clay percentage is more. Due to this clay percentage, which has a more water absorbing capacity, more water absorbing capacity, which has no sand, which has a grind clay percentage, which has a grind clay percentage. Block soils is observing more water observing. In summer season, which get the cracks in field, in agriculture field, like a cracks, like this cracks can get in summer season, in hottest season, like that. Why? Which has a more water absorbing capacity gradually increasing. When that clay percentage increasing, that water absorbing capacity also is increasing, is depend that water absorbing on clay matter, on clay matter. When that clay percentage increasing, that water absorbing capacity also increase. Cracks in field, which is also get the cracks in summer field, summer season, due to the clay. When that clay increase, that crack size also is increasing. Okay, right. In hottest season, from atmosphere, in atmosphere, major which type of the gases is in atmosphere, means nitrogen is there. That nitrogen gases in summer season is which can enter into the cracks by the wind speed. If from atmosphere, that nitrogen gases is travel towards the surface by the high wind speed, that nitrogen gradually is entered into the cracks by the wind speed, by the wind speed. By that winds, that nitrogen gradually increase in summer season. Generally, this red black soil has a nitrogen mineral is very less. Nitrogen mineral percentage is a very less. If you want to get more productivity in black soil, you should compulsory give to the soil, black soils, nitrogen is very, very important. So that nitrogen, naturally this soils absorbed from the atmosphere by the wind speed. That wind speed, that soil is entered into these cracks, So naturally that nitrogen is deposited by the wind speed from atmosphere. Gradually this entered into the nitrogen fertilizer. These are soils are not required to give that nitrogen. So this is a very, very important. And also these soils, the dust particle also is entered into the atmosphere in summer season. The dust particle is moving one place to another place. That dust particle is coming upward from that soil. Like that, the dust particle is entered one place to another place. Means naturally this black soil, naturally, but not artificial, naturally these soils is flooding. Natural flooding by this soil. That's why this soil is called as a natural flooding soil, as called as the soil natural flooding soil. Okay, so this is very, very important. This soils maximum in Telangana state, this soils maximum percentage in Telangana state, in north extreme north extreme districts of Telangana and south extreme districts of the Telangana. Right. The name of the districts block soils are developed on the weathering process, weathered rock process under semi-arid climate. Under semi-arid climate, that weathered rock, from which type of the rocks, that weathered rock material is deposited on the above of the soils, means that is a lava rocks, basalt rock, Gondwana rocks. From this, on the above of these rocks, by outer forces, that rock erosioning process, that rock material is deposited on the above the soil. So, which has a nitrogen percentage is very less. Humus also is very less. These are the minerals are poorest mineral, poorer minerals, richest mineral are ferrous, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium. Like this, minerals percentage is a more to compare to this above of this mineral. These are the name of the places in Telangana: Adilabad, majorly Adilabad, and also Nirmal, Komaram Bheem, Manchiryala, and also Sirisilla, Kamareddy, is in Narayanpet. Next one, Mahabub Nagar, Gadwal, Vanaparthi, Nagar Karnool, right? These are the districts are very famous. On the above these are districts maximum deposited by the weathered rocks, black soils. Okay, right. Next, whatever may be, which type of the crops are cultivating on the above the black soil? The name of the on black soil, the name of the crops cultivating, which type of the soils can give the more productivity, means cotton. Generally, black soils as another name, cotton soil. This is another name of the block soil, cotton soil, Deccan soil, and also Rager soil, and also Rager soil, clay soil, or Chernozem soil, gem soils, Chernozem soil. These are the another name of this block soil. So, majorly, which type of the crop is suitable for this crop means, for this soil means cotton, and also tobacco, tobacco, tobacco is a second highest productivity, then after cotton. Cotton is a very suitable for this soil, and also sugar cane, maize, jowar, bajra, onion, mirchi, turmeric. Okay, these are very, very important soils to produce the more productivity, this type of the all crops. Right. Next, third one, third soil, red and black mixed soil. Red and black mixed soil, which occupy the 7% of the total soil of the India. So this red black soil, this both are the mixed soil is maximum at the borderline, in which stage this two type of the soils are converging. These two type of the soils are in which stage? That states are under this blacks and red soil. So this red mixed color, which has a including all type of the color, all types of colors are looking, which has a maximum in Nizamabad, Medak, Karimnagar, and also Mahabubnagar, Nalgonda, Bhadradri. These are districts which has a maximum this mixed color. So there are the which give the cotton cultivating, pulses, oil seeds, and also commercial crops like a tobacco, etc. This fourth one, which has a fourth one, which one is the fourth one, is called as a laterite soil, which occupy the nearly 1% of the total Telangana soil. Laterite means brick color. By this laterite soil making the bricks, that bricks are constructing piles, that bricks are making by these soils. Major, where are that laterite soil, that soil compulsory, there are a industry, brick industry is established. This laterite soil maximum in Telangana is nearly 200 centimeter rainfall recording region, and also temperature is more than 25 to 30 degree temperature, more temperature recorded region. This both are the climatical region is decided that laterite soil. So this soils region receive the more rainfall, and also require the more temperature. This both are the alternative is recorded more. Alternative one by one, this both are the very, very essential to form that laterite soil. Like this atmosphere is on Western Ghats in India. Maximum this type of the soils are in India, Western Ghats, majorly in Kerala and Karnataka. This type of the soils are developed under this high temperature, high rainfall. Due to this, majorly Kerala, Karnataka, but India also as a major part, 4% total percent of the laterite soil in India, 4% of the total Indian soil. Laterite soil in Telangana, which occupied the only 1% of the total Telangana soil. There are the only small quantity of these places. That name of the districts in Telangana. This type of the soil maximum growth on the hill region, on the slope of the hill region, this type of the soils are the productivity in India. In Telangana, there are on plain region, majorly in Sangareddy, in Sangareddy, Vikarabad, both are the districts which has a 1% of the laterite soil. In Sangareddy, majorly Narayanapet, Narayana Khed, and also Narayan Khed, is a majorly in Narayan Khed. Nojori is a in Vikarabad also has a some of the places. So in Telangana, right? In Sangareddy, Zahirabad, both are the three places. In Vikarabad also is there some places. In Telangana, on above of this, in laterite soil, which type of the crops are cultivating means, and also neem, tamarind, and also spices like a ginger, onion, mirchi, turmeric. Which crops are cultivating and laterite soil? Next, fifth one, alluvial soil. Alluvial soils. This type of the soils are occupied the only 1% of the total Telangana soil. Alluvial soil. This soils is very less in India, in Telangana. This type of the soils maximum in India, Ganga, Sindhu, Brahmaputra region, Ganga, Sindhu plain, majorly in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Bihar, West Bengal, Haryana, Assam. More alluvial soil in Uttar Pradesh from Ganga river and also Sindhu river. By these two rivers, majorly these districts composing by alluvial soil. Alluvial soil brought by the river flow. By river system, alluvial soil is deposited on both sides of the rivers, like this river. By that river material, rivers are coming from the highlands towards the any one of the ocean, Arabia and Bay of Bengal. So like that, different type of the alluvial soil and also sedimentary material is coming towards the ocean. That alluvial soil is deposited on both sides of the river and also before entered into the Bay of Bengal, also is deposited on west coastal and east coastal plain. On this is a west coastal plain, this is a east coastal. In South India, maximum alluvial soil in west coastal plain and east coastal plain and also Great Plain. Majorly in South India, Andhra Pradesh, which has a more alluvial soil region, alluvial soil tract. So alluvial soil is in high fertility, highest fertility in India, which has all are the minerals are high except to nitrogen, humus, which has a very least nitrogen humus, and also potash, limestone. Both are the minerals which has a highest percentage. Richest mineral potash, limestone, poorest nitrogen, humus. So in Telangana, maximum this type of the soils percentage is very small, 1%, which is also on the bank of the Godavari river, and also Krishna river basin, and also Manjira river basin, and also Pranahita river basin. Right, maximum in Telangana, this type of the alluvial soil tract is in on surrounding of the Godavari, Krishna river basin, and also Pranahita and Manjira. Okay, this alluvial soil track basin is on the surrounding of this river. So this alluvial soil which give all type of the production, all type of the crops give highest percentage. There are the maximum productivity is rice in India, wheat and maize, sugarcane. Okay, like this crops are cultivating in India. Right, last one, sixth one, saline salt related soil, which is also 1% of the total soil. This type of the soils percentage is sometime very less, is less than 1%, which has a salt related soil, like a sodium, chlorine, magnesium, like this minerals percentage is more, which generated the salt content. Here cultivating salt tolerant crops are cultivating. Salt tolerant crops cultivating. This type of these soils are maximum in India. Nizamabad, very small. Kamareddy, Medak, Siddipet, Rangareddy, Vikarabad. Okay, these are the district which has a salt tolerant soil, salt tolerant crops are cultivating. Okay, this is about the Telangana soils, about this complete structure.